Alright, today we're going to do section 4-4, and 4-4 is kind of a confusing section. It's extremely short, but the way it's worded makes it very difficult to do. I'm going to click on the instructions, and we're going to look at two transactions, both on November 1st. The first transaction says, discovered that a transaction for supplies bought last month was journalized and posted in error as a debit to prepaid insurance instead of supplies. So what's happened here is in the past we made some sort of mistake. When we made that mistake, we never went back and fixed it. So now we have to fix it with the journal entry. What happened was we had a debit to prepaid insurance, but prepaid insurance shouldn't have been used. Okay? So supplies should have been used instead. Supplies should have been a debit of $60. So I'm going to put that in because we know that should have happened. And this is on November 1st. Knowing that, we look at what went away. So we accidentally did prepaid insurance, so that's going to be our second thing, or a credit, like that. This is M15, and it was for $60. So M15, 60, and 60. So what you see is it's November 1st. I gave supplies the amount it was supposed to have. I got rid of the amount of prepaid insurance. If you did T accounts, you could really draw it out and see how it should look. And M15 is our document number. So that's how you do the first transaction. The second one states, discovered that a transaction for rent expense for last month was journalized and posted in error as a debit to repair expense instead of rent expense. So the first question you have to ask yourself, besides what's the date, is it's the first, is what are we trying to get rid of? We put a debit to repair expense right here. It wasn't supposed to be repair expense. So to get rid of that debit, let's credit it. So we know, boom, it's going to look like that. The second one should be rent expense, which is going to go right here. And the document number is going to be M16. The amount is $550, so we just drop $550 in, and $550. Now you might ask, is it important which account goes first? And yes, remember, debits are always written first, so supplies had to go first. Prepaid insurance would have to go second. Rent expense has to go first. Repair expense would go second. From here, you're going to move on to the on your own section and then the application problem, and then save your answers.